Good morning. Some of the wood around here is dry enough that I could get a fire going, so I decided to cook breakfast over it. Got some corned beef and hash. Already cooked up my coffee. Today I'm just gonna hang around camp and I might go find some water. See if the water down there is. If I get down there, it might take a bath. That'll be good. Nothing on my agenda today other than that, and sit around and read. Well, I went for a nice little walk this morning. Going down the other side of the trail that I came up on. I think I found where I get some water. There's a nice running stream over there. Water here. Take a nice bath in. Just gotta go back and get my stuff. Or once it's clear enough, I can see the snow-capped mountains all around here. I got about 4 liters of water filtered here. This is my Kathdyn little water bag filter. Works pretty good. I bought it when I started going backpacking. I like it. Hasn't got me sick yet. Went for a walk down the other end of the road today. Found the swamp. A bunch of ducks flew off earlier. Might explain why all the piles of moose crap I keep finding around here. So, haven't seen a moose over here yet, but I'll keep my eye out. Another beautiful day out in British Columbia. Going further down the beach this morning. Just across that stream where we filled my water. The water, speaking of that, very still. You can see the reflection of the mountains here. Luckily my boots are pretty waterproof. It's just the cold water making everything cold. Gotta walk through this little channel here. There's an island over there I saw yesterday when I was up on the bluff over there. See if I can get to that. I found treasure out here. Got a nice golf ball. Definitely one of the places I would expect to find a golf ball, but I'm taking it. Well, that's the stepping stone to one of the islands. There's a bigger one over there. Fortunately, I don't think I can make it over there. The channel gets a little deep. And, not something I want to do to cross on foot. If I had brought my kayak, I would, but obviously I did not. So, but still a nice little walk out here on the beach ways. I'm camped somewhere over there on the bluff over there near the rundown for the gas pipeline. I was getting things ready to make the run to town tomorrow. I was going to swap my spares onto the front, so I'd get those swapped. So I just dropped them off at the tire shop, come back later where they swapped them. Unfortunately, that's not going to work, because these are aftermarket bigger wheels. I had to get longer lug bolts for them, and on these smaller wheels, they protrude a bit more than I expect, and then they whack the components around the wheel bearing. So that's not going to work. I also I'll have to get that figured out. Upon some other fiddling around, discovered it wasn't really the wheel lugs. It was something else that changed. So recently I put ball joint spacers up here on the control arm and the ball joint to help with the alignment. It didn't really, it was just a waste of time and money. Anyways, with that, these wheels do not fit with these upper control arms anymore. So, yeah. I guess, I'll just rotate my tires instead then. Put these on the back and the ones I have on the rear on the front. Oh, okay. Apparently I accidentally knocked the wheels weights off of this wheel, so we're just gonna slap those back on real quick. Yep. Well, just finished breaking up camp, pulling out on my way to Calgary. Gotta restock on some stuff up there, and hopefully my new tires came in. We'll see, I haven't heard anything from the tire shop yet. If not, they don't have them, I'll just rotate the tires. We'll just probably get new tires up in Anchorage then, if these last. Pulling out Calgary now. Got new tires and groceries and stocked up on ice and gas. Yeah, I'm on the Trans-Canada Highway on my way to Banff, about an hour from there. Don't really plan on staying there. I'm just gonna book it through Banff, stop here and there. Get through. Probably, I don't know where I'm gonna stay tonight. But I'm gonna make a bum rush for the Yukon. I'm gonna try to get up to Whitehorse in the next few days here. Stuck behind a train in Edmonton. Now, how did I get here? That's a good story. I'll wait till this moves, I'll get to a truck stop and I'll tell you. Well, by the looks of it, this train ain't going nowhere, so might as well tell my story as the sun rises over Edmonton. It is currently 4:30 a.m. in the morning and I have not slept. Anyways, the reason why I'm on the other end of Alberta instead of going up to Grande Prairie is as I was in, oh, guess what was it? Jasper National Park? Yeah, Jasper there. Just across the street from that glacier. I was in the parking lot taking a photo with that huge off-road bus there, and I see his family. They're in this minivan, the hood was up, the guy was trying to start it. I was like, that doesn't look like fun. So go over there like, hey, you guys need some help getting this thing started. And he's like, hey, no. I already got a tow truck, this thing's toast. But I need to get to Edmonton right now. I'm like, can you give me a ride? I'm like, I don't know. Let me pull off over here. We park, we hash it out, and so there's what? Yeah, the family and some friends. So it was like 7 people in total that needed to get to Edmonton, or just where I'm at now. So I catch flights all around Canada today. So, like, hey, you're the only person that would know that stops them, like, hey, give us a ride. And I was like, oh yeah, absolutely. So we threw as much stuff as we could in the back of the van. They're all Indian, by the way, so they were going talking a mile a minute in Indian, had no idea what was going on. I was helping them get things situated, so I was going to sit off this side, let them hash it out. Eventually we got the whole gang in the van. Don't ask me how, because legal reasons. Anyways, so yeah, then we just drove 4.5 hours straight from the middle of the mountains there to Edmonton. That was, yeah.
Knowing that the world will not be cursing or forgiving when I walk along some railroad track and find that you're moving on the back road by the rivers of my memory, and for hours you're just gentle on my mind. Though the wheat fields and the clotheslines and the junkyards and the highways come between us, and some other woman's crying to her mother 'cause she turned when I was gone, I still might run in silence, tears of joy might stain my face, and the summer sun might burn me till I'm blind.
Well, it's about 8:20 in the morning here. I'm on the east side of Edmonton at the Flying J. Just getting my morning going. Getting some coffee going, with some oatmeal. The usual road breakfast. It's cheap, and I don't want to pay for things, so I always like to be in a hermit in my van. Anyways, well, I'm in Edmonton and I'm gonna run some errands this morning. I gotta run to the laundromat, wash some clothes, go to hardware store, pick up some things, Best Buy, some stuff for my video projects, and then pick up some stuff to do oil change on the van. Say, that's been in Alberta now. Stories I could tell about Alberta. Read a whole book yet. Alright. Pulling down Edmonton now. Probably westward bound after an unexpected but welcome detour. On that note, I did kind of track down out the noise down to that wheel brake again. The one I rebuilt before I hit the road. So, I mean, I can drive. Stopping's a little questionable. It's gonna make weird sounds. I have spare parts minus the drum, but at this point I'll just run it. It's not too bad. Keep an eye on it. Hopefully I'll find a spot somewhere this afternoon where I can change the oil, pull the wheel off, look at the brake, and replace parts I need. I'm kind of wondering if the hose, the brake line itself is collapsed, it's just causing the piston to seize. We'll see. Don't know until I open it up. But if it is a hose, that's going to delay me now a few days because I got to stop somewhere, wait for that part to come in. And, yeah, it's just more money spending. But it's part of the game. If you want to know what northern Alberta looks like, this is it right here. There ain't nothing but a bunch of trees. Yeah, that's about it. We're up on the oil patch here soon. Already seen the usual equipment laying around. So, not that exciting of a drive, especially compared to yesterday. Well, there's this wonderful dinner. Rice, sausage, sriracha sauce. Doesn't look like much, but man, it's delicious after a long day. This week I drove from Canadian-US border up through Banff, up towards Edmonton on an unexpected detour, and here I am in Grand Prairie ending out the week. Next week, start of the Alaska Highway.